Hello, this is Mr. Huff, and let's talk about utilities, or how many bathrooms do I need to put in this place? This goes along with activity 3.3.2, which we haven't gotten to yet, but this question keeps coming up. How many toilets do I need for my library? And I've just been saying, like, yes for now, and we'll refine it later. So it's later now. I'm going to go ahead and answer this question so you guys can proceed with your designs. This comes from the International Building Code from 2012, and it's section 2902. And you can see right here that is talking about how they define occupancy and the minimum number of fixtures. Keep in mind, this is a minimum, and a lot of times designers will not follow the minimum. They will include a few more just to make sure that their occupants are comfortable. Okay, so I'll let you read that. This is the table they want you to look at, and there's some things I need you to pay attention to on this. If you notice right here, our library is considered an occupancy type 3. And you can see in the description right there that that does indeed include libraries. Some other numbers we need to pay attention to. It says the number of water closets. You need one for every 125 men. You need one for one every 65 women. And for lavatories, that means restrooms. Okay, so restroom, you need one for every 200 people. And drinking fountains, you need one for every 500 people. Also note that A3 has the little footnote D by it, so we need to look at what D says. And D says the occupant load for seasonal outdoor seating and entertainment areas shall be included when determining the minimum number of facilities required. Okay, so let's figure out what we just learned. That means we need to have 101 toilet for every 125 men, a toilet for every 65 women, at least. So we're going to need a men's room and a women's room, or one for every 200 people. And then a drinking fountain for every 500 people. And footnote D means we have to include the green roof. Let's remember our occupancy numbers. So previously we calculated that our first floor could have a maximum occupancy of 177 people. And our second floor could have a maximum number of 46 people. And the green roof could include up to 88 people. So that means for the first floor, we divide that total occupancy by 2, and that tells us how many we need for men and how many we need for women. So 177 divided by 2 is about 89. So that means if we have one restroom or one facility for every 125 men, that we need a minimum of one stall. Okay, and for the women's room, that's one for every 65 women. So that means we're going to need a minimum of 2 stalls and then one drinking fountain on that floor because it's less than 500 people. So let's take a look at the second floor. So we have to include that second floor and the green roof, so that's 134 people. 134 people divided by 2 gives you 67. So that means you need to have 1 stall for men, 2 stalls for women because we're slightly over that one for every 65, and then 1 drinking fountain on the second floor. So that's just a quick rundown of how they determine occupancy and what you would need as a minimum for public facilities. And again, some designers will go above what is minimum, but this is the minimum requirement for the number of utilities in your design of a library. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.